Well, hello, Minecrafters. Well, this is another episode of Sharlenwar's Adventure. Okay, so I've been doing, I don't know, I've been a little bit busy. I've been just spending some time on Minecraft here. Of course, as much as I can spare, because this is just something I enjoy to do outside of work and outside of biblical studies or anything else, because your life is still more important than your video games. So, but anyways, let's get on with the game here. Okay, so hopefully this records good, because it'll be disappointing if it doesn't. So I have done work on the outpost here. Oh yes, the sunrise. It's amazing. I updated the was it Sphax Pure BD texture pack. I think he changed a few of the textures, so the stone now looks a lot better. I like this look actually, quite nice. This is the second level, so yeah, I was starting to work out here to create an access for the minecart there. I was working my way there so I could do it, but I thought it's time to share because there's a few surprises I found here and I am quite happy with it, and so I would like to share that with all of you. So it's going to be a treat today. And with all the talk of update, the new update, update 1.2, I've been watching people play the snapshots like DocGam77, Ethos, and yeah, it's cool. It's cool to see the snapshots. I don't know. There's a lot of talk that with the jungle biomes now that's going to be changing stuff, or I don't know. It just looks like that people are saying, oh, okay, you might have to make a new world. You might not have to. We can use the old worlds. Well, this outpost, there's new chunks further that way. So I guess the experiment will be is with the new update, once it's all out and it's official, I'm going to go exploring and we're going to see if we can get some jungle chunks. If we can, well, that's what this whole minecart concept is up here. I was basically going to make this the main hub, essentially, for the minecarts. So that way then I could go that way to go to the jungle, go that way to go back. So, not to mention, there was a ravine that I found in here. And it's quite amazing. See, it goes down in there. And it's a neat little ravine. It's tiny. So lots of potential. I have seen, was it squid out here? Or whatever you want to call them. So I could possibly fill in a section over here and then have them possibly spawn in here. Hopefully. I did see them around. I don't see them around today, but yeah. I got alpine there, I guess, if that's what it's called. There's lots of piggies that spawn there. As far as this stuff, well, oh, where's my map? Okay, let's go back down. So yes, it's quite exciting actually, because I'm going to place this bed here. Back to what I was doing here before. Yes, like Minecraft tends to, it's like an ADD's delight. You do one thing. Oh, okay, huh. We're going to see if that works. I don't know if I've seen that anywhere. It's kind of neat. Oh, I enjoy Minecraft. This is a great game. I had somebody comment one time, "Oh, you talk too much." Okay, well, wonderful. Thank you for that comment. I deleted it, of course, removed it from the comments because negative comments don't really work. So, but thank you anyways. It's just great to see that. So let's see here. Just gonna change up my equipment here. Yeah, maybe that's what these boxes I'll use. I'll use these boxes as a temporary. Okay, good. So this is why I put extra boxes in, just in case. So today we're gonna take on a little. There's a little surprise down there for you. I'm gonna kind of show around what I've done, which I kind of have to explain. I don't need the bread. Yeah, I've had to use stone because I ran out of iron for when I was making the minecart tracks. So yeah. Okay. So the plan today, um, as I was digging, creating my way down to bedrock, because I need more resources like diamonds and redstone. Because I still want to make some stuff. I still want to automate the farm here. I know. Why am I spending time planning stuff? I don't know. I think that I'm gonna go with the new world. I pretty much already decided that. So this might be one of the last episodes. I don't know. I'll keep working on this, and as I build, and yeah. As far as the religious stuff, the religious talk, yeah, I just try to keep that minimized. I think what I'm going to do is, if people watch and they have a topic that they want me to cover and to relate it to the Bible, then I think I'm going to do that route. And otherwise, it's just Minecraft. So yeah, this is kind of like a first level. When I first came here, there was water everywhere, and I thought, oh wow, water under here? I wonder what that is. And then I looked up and I realized, oh, I see the sun. Is that a game glitch? And I saw my rail cart there, and no, I realized that, wow, I have to plug it up. And yes, see how this drips? I'll probably have to replace it. Yeah, oh, that's part of the projects. It's dripping green for some reason, which is kind of funny actually. Okay, yeah, I already showed this part. So there's potential here for chambers underneath. So you could probably do projects. You could probably automate stuff. That's going to be kind of neat. This is the ravine, essentially. I've put these doors in just to kind of protect the area, but now with the zombies, they're going to be able to break it down. Yeah, I was trying to create an infinite pool, only had one. Oh, yes. There's that. That's a dungeon. I still have my equipment here. I find that armor now lasts a long time, even just the leather. Why I use the leather? Well, I don't know. I want to try and use the leather. I always see people use iron or diamond, and I just want to try the noob stuff. The kind of, oh yeah, that's right. There's a whole area there. That's more to explore basically, which I haven't done. And this is what I found, and it's quite large, and it is a dungeon. Because this cobble was here, and I didn't place that. So I'm quite excited now. This is going to be a little adventure. Yes, I know never to dig down, but I feel quite safe here. I'm going to make a little bit more room because I like to move around here. Okay, hopefully there's nothing. Okay. I hope there's nothing extra. Maybe it's just a cave. No, well, look at that. And there's a chest there too. Hello, hello, my friend. Hi. Don't be too unfriendly. This is just gonna be a little. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. Ooh, look at that. So I have plans for you, my friends. Okay, come on. Okay, I might have to kill some of these first. So, see, they can't fit, right? Oh. Oh, yes, burn. I have that fire aspect. Too bad it doesn't light it up. This is awesome. So, I have a spider spawner. I'll make wool. I don't need to have sheep for this. I love this sword. Wow, as much as I can. Of course, you have to love God and Jesus more. Sorry for bringing that up. But yeah, as I mentioned, this I am a Christian, so okay. So I was figuring, well, there's two chests here. What a little treasure trove. So I was figuring, yeah, let's explore a bit. Does I have some torches? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Oh, there's iron there. Good. This is a good find. And they're not spawning. Perfect. So what I tend to do, I see people when they make their spawners, they wonder if see how this dungeon is set up. There's 1, 2, 3. So here's the middle. 1, 2, 3 for the corner, and then the same for here. 1, 2. See, this one's 3. So it's kind of interesting. I wonder. It makes me wonder if they changed how far they spawn out. But I don't know. I think that's something to entertain. Maybe they just made the dungeons the one size, and yeah, it's kind of cool. But that's cool. There we go. We conquered that. That was I'm gonna say disappointing because I was expecting something like I don't know. Maybe I expect too much out of this. And if you're wondering what skill level, here, let me show you. Oh yeah, I have to play hyperspeed because there's like super sensitivity for the mouse. I also have a like a G5. It's an old laser mouse, but um, I have an adjustable setting on it for the speed of it. And it's set to really super setting. I don't know. It's just easier to do stuff. I play on hard. I've never turned it off of hard. I don't know. I haven't tried going to creative mode at all. Um, yeah, I don't know. I like this aspect, the adventuring part, the combative part, and I did not bring what I. Yeah, yeah. Should have. Oh, there you go. That was conquered. Yes. So how exciting was that for you guys? uh, yeah. Okay. So I don't know. That's the plan. Maybe we'll go on a little minecart ride. Yes, it's gonna be moonrise. Why not? Oh, yeah. Shoot. Okay, that's okay. I got enough bricks. Boom. Oh yeah, don't want to fall. That would be bad. Ah, who cares? Oh yes. Lunch. Now I need to get more gold so I can get more these powered rails. This is low tech, so yeah, wonderful. I didn't bring any food, but that's okay. It's just low tech. I saw in the wiki that every 38 tiles you'll is the perfect optimum distance, so that was perfect. I had just enough power rails that I could build. I used up all the gold basically, and it said new moon, I think. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh yeah. I found places that I've discovered before. I've also found a new area down there, like a place to explore. Yeah, see, I just have switches powering them. I ran out of redstone on some of the other projects. Yeah, and I'm not done that enchanting room. The top portion of the books need to be done. And, well, okay, I like that better. Cool. Walk off. Okay, that's a lot better. Okay. Maybe I'll make 2 sets. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just trying. This is going to be a station. I'm going to have to probably carve in here. I might extend this in a bit, and then I'll make another track that goes possibly down. Just a project. If I was to keep this, then I was going to create a stair system to here, and then, yeah, I don't know. But with the creation of a new one, this is when I was making it grow to harvest. I was going to do it for something, but now actually this might be useful for putting up, like for building this tower. This is going to build the tower up, 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 and it's going to have a big signal on the top. But I don't know, I got bored of that. You know, and it is a mine, but it's not. I haven't really dug down there because then I wanted to do other stuff. Oh, yes, isn't that funny? What should I eat? There's lots of food. I haven't really needed to get food anymore. Oh, yeah, that's been so long. I've been moving everything. Oh, ooh, okay, let's move this over. Yeah, I've been kind of moving everything over to the other base there. Come on, yeah, that would be useful. Still gonna leave some basic. Well, huh. So actually everything's empty everywhere. Oh, oh. Huh. Yeah, okay, cool. So let's sleep here. So yeah, so it's been interesting. It's been an interesting ride. With the enchanting, that was kind of fun. I like that in Minecraft. That's been a good. Oh, hey, let's check the farm here. Ha! It's been so long. I haven't had to. Okay, so everything takes so long to grow. I find. I don't know. I find it takes a bunch of Minecraft days for this. Oh, there we go. To grow. But sometimes, I don't know, weird. Sometimes it grows fast and sometimes it goes slow. And I don't know if that's because of maybe the moon might have something to do with the phases of the growth. I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking into the game too much. Yep. So yeah, so I'm not sure how many people will actually watch these videos. I know there's been a couple people. So thank you very much, all of you, for who has seen any of my videos here. It's just somebody trying to do something a little bit different. Yeah, I don't know. Just like everybody else doing their own little Minecraft videos. And it's much better than watching TV, I find. I don't know. I find TV extremely boring. We just gotta be careful of the content that we watch, right? Just like anything else. I was gonna do another set of stone steps here. I was gonna convert this all into something different. I don't know if it was cobblestone or whatever, but I was gonna make this a path out to here. Yeah. Ambitious plans. I was going to carve this all into buildings and structures and eventually get rid of that lava. Collect it. Use it for lava lighting. Oh, oops. Use it for lava lighting. Yeah. Next season, I know that for sure. If I continue with this, I'll keep recording. I'm going the wrong way, guys. Sorry. I'll keep recording and carry on with the new base and just kind of work on that new design of that complex I was going to try and build. I was starting to run out of wood, so I was going to work on I was going to kind of work on the minecart station and work on making a tree farm. I was going to create like a section for 3 trees on each side of the building. And I think I can do it. We'll see. So that will give me 6 trees over there. I do use the bone meal. This is the farm I built. Oh, hello sheepies. Yeah, I have had plans for this place. This is a farm I kind of built, a much larger version, because I don't know, I was doing the breeding and I found I was going through the wheat a lot faster, and I thought, well, if I'm going to do the breeding, I need to make a big manual farm. I don't know. I have fun with the manual farm. But I like the automatic ones. Those are kind of fun too. I cut down to 2 cows. I put trapdoors in the middle of these places. I can't remember if I showed this already. Probably did. So this is kind of like a world tour. I've been doing a good job going through. Oh, yes. Wow, so it doesn't matter how many. Oh, whoa. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Doesn't matter how much you bring over. There's tons more. Wow. Huh. I am okay. Yeah. See, I was kind of using shears there. Craft table just in case flowers. Ah, yes, that was my plan. Create automatic breeding below. Oops. Why those lag? I do not know. Oh, I know. It's fraps. Yes. Okay. So yeah, set of 3 trees basically. 3, 6, 9, 12. So 24 trees. This was for containers to put in extra wood, apples, whatever, if we were going to work on it. I was going to probably put tools, just crafting bench, because we need those everywhere. So I'm starting to integrate them into everywhere. These, the glass, I don't know. I was just, you figuring that I would put something underneath. Well, I don't know if I showed underneath. Maybe I did. One of the episodes I did. What I was going to do in here, there's more storage here, of course. Do I have everything here? I found like a gold mine of stuff. Oh, look at that. So this is what I mean. I find these saddles useless, but hey, maybe with the pigs here. Okay, we'll do that. That'll be better. There we go. Okay. So here, I haven't harvested some of the resources. I harvested all the iron. I came back through here. Coal. I just want to make sure. Yeah, so there's tons of coal. It's probably iron still. It deposits everywhere. That's common. Oh yeah, huh. Yeah. There was a tutorial. Oh, I have it bookmarked. I can't remember the person because it's been a while since I watched. Because I was working on it. I was going to work on a system where we brought it to here. Yeah, I would drop my cattle down, maybe with a minecart track, go around that way to load them in, and yeah, voila. Then I was going to have them, then close this up, and I don't know what I was going to do up top. Maybe just have a couple, maybe breed the ones up top and have a couple more. Sorry about that, that's my telephone. Just one moment here. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. That was just a phone call. Okay, that was my wonderful Mrs. Sharlenwar. So yeah, I was starting to do kind of like the lava lighting in the other base. We are going to go there, of course. Oh yeah, I don't like those. I put the hinge the wrong way. I wasn't thinking when I placed it, so. Well, I was, but I wasn't really. This is not done yet. I was going to make it go all the way. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm full anyways. I don't think there's anything in this other base. I think if I make a path in the next world, I'm going to use half slabs. I didn't realize that this stopped you running. That's quite annoying. Oh yeah, I guess I don't have any eggs. It was quite annoying, so half slabs is the way to go. And I like some of the ways you can change up the decorating of the half slabs. Just from watching other Minecrafters play this game. It's pretty fun. Okay. Yeah, see, I did clear it out and I did build the framework of the path. Not quite done yet. Yeah, this was just a little a cave system I sealed up. Down in there, that's one. Maybe that's the way I should have went. Yeah. Oh well. Oh yeah. This is. It needs to be filled up with dirt. Yeah. There is an access down there actually. Yeah, right here. That takes you down inside there. That's some good spelunking, I think, and some light up that needs to happen. Yeah, sorry, just my cat jumped on my lap. On my lap here. Okay. Okay, good. That still works. Only one. I'm surprised it works. Because in the other base, when you fall, it hurts. So I don't know. So there I put, I think, two. Okay, I closed it this time. Good. Yeah, I like that kind of like the how it opens and closes that way. Yeah, do I have anything? I don't think I left anything in these places. Oh yeah, lava. Huh. I could use that now. Oh well. Oh, shoot. Oh, I hear a skeleton. Do you? Do you hear that? Okay. Wow. Where would you be? This is a first. No. It's quiet. So downstairs here, I am shocked. Huh, I almost need a close button now. Change that to like a T flip-flop. Or whatever. Whoa, okay, what? Oh, okay, see? Oh. Oh, it's because I have projectile protection. That is awesome. Huh. Yeah. Did you see that? Like half a heart damage? Wow. And there's a zombie. Oh yeah, I think it's through the wall here. I couldn't quite pinpoint it. Could be right below. Wow. I am impressed. Minecraft amazes me at some moments. I am shocked. But there's an enchanting table chamber. Oh, weird. See, where would that spawn? Because I've had this place, I counted almost every tile. It's just weird. Sometimes that happens, I guess. No slimes. I haven't seen slimes here in a while, so I don't know. I think there's areas I have to explore here. So that's what maybe move on as well. I got tired of spelunking here. Well, I didn't really spelunk. I was making that slime farm. And I was gonna build chambers all the way up, and then I realized, yeah, no, just too much. I guess with the diamond pickaxe, but I don't know. I didn't go hunting for diamond. Okay, I'm gonna sleep. Oops. I didn't go hunting. Yeah, there's a doorway up there. It's just an access. There's nothing there. I haven't explored that yet. I'll show you all. So yeah, see next season, season 2. I want to try and talk about that. I'm getting derailed. This is Minecraft. So yeah, I'll show you around here first. It's daytime. I'm burning it. Oh well. This is a little viewing platform I built. I thought, hey, I'll use the netherrack stuff because I was collecting a lot of it because I was digging a lot. Yeah, I'll show the nether here too. So yeah, so this goes up, and this is going to be a way up. I was going to make it up so you could access the other floors. Started to work my way up, and then no. Down here is access. There's a diamond pickaxe underneath. There's a lava pit. There's an obsidian pit. Wrong door. Okay, let's switch. I like using a bow. I should have grabbed my power 1 bow. Oh well. I do have cobble, don't I? I'm loaded. I shouldn't be doing this, but it doesn't matter. Oh, haha. Not gonna remember that. So, if you go this way, yeah, so there's water there pouring down. It's still cool. This area is pretty much cleared. There's more iron. Okay, cool. I left the mushrooms here. Oh yeah, they're growing. That's cool. So they do grow. I find they grow really slow. This is this surprise here. I'm gonna change the torches on this. Yeah. There's a station here. Huh. This is cool. Hello. Ah. So this is a different area. So it's like an intertwining. It's like it goes underneath this section. It's weird. So maybe that zombie that I hear is underneath here. So through here probably, like down. And the other place comes down underneath. I don't know. Oh. Can I use this to pick it up? Okay. That's why I built the minecart. So I can come back. I have to really do more exploration on this side of stuff. Like, yeah, spelunking. I don't know. And I'm looking forward to the new AI. I don't know how many of you are looking forward to that. That's kind of cool. I'm looking forward to see the new behavior of these creatures. See if we can kind of change. I don't know. The mob traps, looks like we'll still be able to do mob traps, which is good. So mob traps as in, utilizing the spawners and creating little stations to work at. To kill them for XP, harvest. Yeah. This place always had good slimes. Or, sorry, slimes. Those guys, squids. Ink sacs. Guess you could harvest them here. Okay, that's weird. Huh. I've noticed, I don't know if it's my computer or that's weird. Sometimes Minecraft does that. Maybe there's one spawned underneath. I can see that because it goes quite high. Like it goes right underneath. It's like a one block. There's a one block chamber underneath. But I should have that lit up, so I don't know. Something's funky. Not to mention I'm playing, I don't have a network card, so I can't really upload. So my character is the old style character. Let's see if we can kind of see it. Yeah, see. Yeah, I have a different face for my character. A new one. I found a new skin. Oh my goodness, where did I find the new skin? Planet Minecraft. Is it Planet Minecraft? There was a link for that. Okay, I'm gonna head back. Yeah, there was a link for that, Planet Minecraft, I guess, for some skins. And I found a cool collection. And it's directly, it's kind of neat. You just click, you just push, change skin, and voila, Minecraft automatically, it goes to the Minecraft site, it automatically is chosen, and it, boom. And so it's kind of cool, it's kind of neat. I just can't remember how I did that. That was kind of funny, actually. So I apologize for that. I was going to make my own skin, but I thought, oh no, there's probably a whole bunch of skins out there. Oh yeah, I was right. There's a whole bunch of skins everywhere, so I would just say check it out. Okay, so that works better. I had a different way of it going off, launching off, and it was going too slow. It's because I guess it was being slowed down. So I changed it. I see that flickering, I don't know why. Something to do with the GUI display. It's weird. So yeah, I'd just like to thank all of you for watching all my shows. As entertaining and exciting as they Might not be. uh, it's fun anyways, just for the fun of it to make something. The creativity part. That's it motivates me to play, so whether or not, oh yes. Here we go. It's actually turning out quite nicely. I've tried to add some features, some decorative features on. Oh, yes. Okay. This is, I don't know. I think this is okay to Minecraft. It's not super fast, but it gets it done. And we're back. So yeah, I'm not sure what exactly I was trying to work with. I was kind of trying to move it the way up. So maybe I'll kind of do a set of stairs going up. Maybe I'll have a set of two and then just have it go up from here. A little platform up here. Maybe a structure. I might turn it into a structure. We'll see. I might just make a little platform for now and with stairs. Add a few more pillars to the ground there so it kind of looks neat. And yeah, I plan on making a farm up here. My next video, I don't know when it will be. I'm probably thinking either with update 1.2, and in that case, I'm going to generate a new world. When update 1.2 comes out, sorry, I just have to have a drink here. Excuse me. So when update 1.2 comes out, I'm going to move forward and you walk away from this, I think. I've learned a lot in these 10, this would be episode 11, I guess. In these 11 episodes, technically 12 because I made a prelude. I had some strong views initially, just because of my zeal, and I thought, oh yeah, cool, this is going to be exciting. I can evangelize and do all this and do all that. And it's like, well, yeah. And I kind of thought about it, and as much as people, I don't know, I think times are different, and I think if you guys all want to see, ultimately it's in your relationship. Yeah, I'm going to go biblical, guys, so, thank you for watching if you don't want to hear the biblical stuff, but Holy Spirit is driving me, and so yeah, I'm going to move forward with the biblical stuff. So yeah, so I'll see you on to season 2. And otherwise, just keep listening. And I was going to go somewhere and I stifled it. That is hilarious. So, but anyways, I just think that nowadays, it's the relationship with God is what matters. How many of you that are believers, how many of you know God? Just sit there and think about it for a second, right? If you were asked, how well do you know God? How would you answer back? Now that makes me wonder how many of you would be able to answer back that you are believer, if you're believers, of course. Yeah, I know my relationship with God is very good. He's blessed me in ways to allow me to play. Just with having the computer here, with you being able to play. So I'm just very grateful to be able to play this great game. It's, I remember that YouTube, my kid, he showed me that. There was a YouTube video. I kind of mentioned this in the very first video that I made, but there was I guess a Crazy Christians, that there was some show somewhere, and they were talking about how games like Minecraft and this and that, make a little fantasy world and you're da 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 da, and they go on and they kind of they look at the surface of the game and they look at what the game developers have written on the website. Maybe they see their kids playing, but because they're not technologically inclined, I guess I should say. Not to say that there's anything wrong. No, they may be respectable people, and that's great. Here's my map. Yeah, I did explore more of the map, but it's just they unfortunately missed the mark. Now, you do have to you do have to be careful. Like if you have children and they're playing video games more than they're spending time with the family, well, yeah, okay, well, so then there needs to be something to be addressed. So this is the kind of discernment that Christians are called to be able to recognize that fact, the fact that you know it's like being drunk, drunkenness. Yes, of course, don't worry. The Bible talks about that, about not being drunk or not being aware. We need to be aware. We need to have self-control. So, yeah, I don't know. Just, just really think about it and see how people are, and you really sink your teeth into those Bibles. I think that's the key to a lot of issues in our world today. If we were to sink our teeth into the Bibles, yeah, sorry, I'm just kind of figuring out where to put everything, and yeah, maybe this is where I was going to put it, so maybe put it over here. Okay, cool. So yeah, so this is actually turning out quite nice. This is kind of, so now this is no longer my storage. There we go. Okay. So what I was going to do is I was going to actually repair these two together. So thank you for watching. I'm going to carry on with what I'm doing here. I'm now with that spider stuff done. We'll be able to. The next episode, I'll be probably exploring that cave system there with you a little bit. I won't go down there. Yeah, I'm gonna work on this a bit up here. I think I like this. I'm having fun with this. It's getting dark in here. So, yeah, I'm going to try and see what I can do in here. Since I've got everything else established. I'm trying not to touch this section much, because if that's the spider farm down there, I want to try and make it where you can work down there and it deposits. Yeah, I'm going to have to look into the physics of how far away you can be from the mobs without them despawning. Because I have an idea I want to do. Yeah. So the next level up will be the farming level. That's where I'm going to put crops, and I'm going to have them automated. I might have them all come in through a type of thing up in the roof here, and then kind of a collection point somewhere. Maybe just right in here, a collection point. I don't know. Maybe on the side here, you create it bulging from the back end here out a bit, since we can work out as much as we want since it's over water. So I'm digging this island that I found by accident on the way back. Because I went too far. I thought, oh, okay, no, I can't explore and make a new map because the new biomes, the update 1.2. But I'm going to make a new map. So, yeah. So thank you. I appreciate you for watching these Minecraft videos with me. God loves you. Jesus loves you. Thank you. May God reach down into each of your lives, and may He engage your lives and bring a great miracle and great wonder into your lives, great blessings. And yeah, I think season 2 have kind of figured out what is gonna happen for season 2. I didn't like the Nether. That was poor. Yeah. That was a disappointment for me, because I dug in like 3 or 4 different ways, and it's like it put me somewhere down deep inside, and with netherrack everywhere. There's cave systems, so There's cave systems in the Nether. I've confirmed that. But yeah. So hopefully we'll have a better Nether. And the end, yeah, I don't know. I I watched like B00 do an episode. I saw Ethos deal with the dragon. I don't know. I'm not impressed. Not to say it's it's tough, but I don't know. I just don't think it's yeah. I like hardcore. I like to play games super tough because I just find it's fun. So yeah. So we'll see you again for maybe another episode, episode 12. If not, we'll do season 1 and we'll do a seed. I'll create the seed and I'll just start playing. I'm not even gonna, I was gonna go and check a few of the seeds, see what I can do. You know, like when you make a world and, oh, okay, if I didn't like the area I started in, you create a new one. And then create a new one, and create a new one, and then pick the best seed and then write down the seeds. And then the ones I liked, I would play that seed. But then I was thinking, how's that fair? How's that a challenge? You know, what if it starts you in a dumb place? You know, why do we stay in that spot? You know, some people do, some people don't. I don't know. I just find it easier to stay near the spawn because just in case you die. But I don't know, I have an idea for your next season, how to start it and carry it through. It should be kind of fun. I don't know. It's gonna be different. Gonna play on hardcore, like not hardcore mode. I don't know because I just it's kind of hard to part with your buildings, but I guess it doesn't matter. If we're getting a new update, we're gonna part with them anyways. Yeah, I don't know. It's been fun and learned a lot. Uh, so yeah, so I thank everybody. I thank all the other YouTubers or the Minecrafters that are making YouTube videos uh, that I've been watching. You know, they've been great. You know, everybody's been great. You know, there's a couple people that make videos that swear a lot, and yeah, just a message out to you guys. Just if you can just tone it down a bit. I like the stuff that you guys do. It's great, but just to kind of keep the swearing down. I know, it's silly. It's just my Christian self talking out. Because I think that's one thing we're called to do. It's part of that evangelism, or the the evangelism of everything. So, oh, I thought I had stone. Oh, I do. The box here. I have to remember this is like my personal boxes. Okay, yeah, I was just gonna change something here and then yeah, let's sign off. So you see how this looks, maybe might not do it though, because it's already starting to look like not a good idea. Okay. Okay, I thought I was gonna have. Okay, no, it seems okay. I can walk around. Okay, we'll try that. So yeah, thank you. God bless you, and you have a great day.